It does nae matter.
Hold your wished.
Hold your wished. You dafty. Journey on into Britannia. Oh, that's right. I remember where we are. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. It's all fine. Everything's super good. We
shows how much grinding you did between.
I didn't promise
episodes.
to do any. So
I think you suggested you might, but
I know. I mean, I did the previous time. I don't think I suggested I was going to do any.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Now Joshua Van Whitman can comment on YouTube.
Huh. So I'm just checking because I thought the whole point was I got right, Mass Dispel. That's it. Mass Dispel is the important one. Now, did I stop on that ladder because I wanted to go in or because I just came in? I must have just come in. You, hold your wished. Oh, that's right. I remember. I remember now. There are enemies that can destroy your armor. I remember now.
Yeah, but the suggestion was, since those are the only enemies you've encountered in here, just remove your armor.
Yes, or just don't encounter them because of random chance.
That too, yeah. There's
the butter. I should get this butter. I shouldn't just leave butter in a tomb. Tomb butter.
You gotta take that grave butter. That well-aged grave butter.
Aged butter.
Nothing, huh? There's a potion there. Oh,
no, it's weird.
Okay,
so, like,
they
combined look and search in a really strange way.
Yeah.
You just always do both, but the search is totally separate.
Yep.
Corpse butter now you can use for soap, says Van in chat.
So you went and got that Mass Dispel spell, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I see a ghost. The ghost doesn't want to get poisoned, so
I see that.
I'm just gonna walk away and see if that makes the ghost interested.
See if you've despawned it.
Or I was not expecting to despawn it, but I seem to have. Okay, across the poison, you jackasses. So that looks like a way up, right?
Possibly. I would have interpreted it that way, but I also don't think it's clear enough.
There are different icons for up and down.
Okay.
Oh. Do I have to, like, center it on my party for it to work? Okay, I see how it works. That should have gotten everybody. Okay. So Mass Dispel is just an area Mass Dispel, but hopefully that should be fine. I am going to go up. We're going to see where this goes. What?
This is a magically locked room, and you can see in. So this is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one spell that you probably should have looked into getting. Unlock.
Yeah.
Because we've seen several magic locks, and we know we can't pick those locks.
Luckily, we already have it.
Okay, good. Yaweasel has to use magic. Forced to use magic.
Ew. What castle did I just come into? Well.
We know where this is.
We know where this is.
Well, she's super useful, though, because she has a bunch of spells and spell components, right?
Yes. And it's not surprising because this is quite near to the town anyway.
So you could just pick up some spell components while you're here and then go back down.
I mean, not that I especially need them.
Yeah. Van Whitman suggests that this means she's doing necromancy, right? I think the answer to that is definitely yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, there's a switch.
There is a lever.
A lever.
There is a leave lever.
A lev lever.
Maybe that's for something lever. Down in the dungeon. I hope that's okay, boys. I've forgotten to search every corpse.
Now, let's assume that that's changed something good.
Let's assume that's done anything whatsoever.
This feels like an area you've already been through.
Yeah, they all look familiar, and I keep thinking that myself, and then it's like, oh wait, this is definitely new. Although, bear in mind, also, I've been through this whole area now a second time because of failurificness. Gold nugget, says Van Whitman. I had found several gold nuggets, yes.
Is that a rat down there?
That is a mouse rat. Or a rat mouse. Or
That's the one you tried talking to last time, and of course you can't talk to mice except Shelly.
Yep. I think we have encountered mice in the overworld, and they poisoned us. Like, they spread disease.
Okay.
Anybody who has ever had a pet mouse who has also had a pet rat can agree with me that mice are horrible vermins and rats are small cats. So now that's a down ladder. That's a spicy down a ladder. Did you own a rat, Yahweasel? When I was a Ute, every pet animal, we never had birds, but other than that, like every pet animal you can imagine at some time we had as a pet. I don't know why. We were a menagerie.
There's a building within this. I guess those are like mausoleums.
Yeah, that's my guess, but I'm following the left wall. Therefore, a protection ring. Interessante.
Ooh.
Point being, in my Ute, I had both rats and cats at various times. So I am speaking from experience. I meant to say rats and mice, though we also had cats.
Didn't you at one time, didn't your family at one time have a snake?
We had a snake, we had 2 different kinds of lizards, we had ferrets, we had, we had everything. Okay, let's stop following the left wall and go into the mausoleum. The crypt
Sign first.
of Malone.
Malone. Post Malone.
I never speak again. I love equipping the spell book every time I use it. That's fun. That's fun to me.
I think for a lot of people, they'll play the avatar with a weapon and the spell book, not a weapon and the shield.
That's a fair point. You know what? I'm going to do, just for you, I'm going to do exactly that. Then I'm going to try and figure out how I'm supposed to... There we go. That puts the spellbook in what I'm assuming is my offhand. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think it actually matters, but yeah.
Van Whitman agrees with you. A pile of bones. Okay. Well, that's Malone. That was probably a rude thing for me to do, but anyway, I'm just gonna move on from defiling that grave for literally no reason. The crypt of Hanati.
That one's not locked. Oh, it is locked. It's just not magically locked.
It's just not magically locked. I'm vaguely curious whether unlock magic will unlock. Okay, no. I mean, I do have lock picks, but I only have 5 of them. And I'm betting
you can explore before you make any decisions.
Exactly, yeah. I can't move that stalagmite, so this one is inaccessible question
Can you step diagonally? Oh, yeah, see,
yeah.
Look,
you can get in there. Yeah. Okay, there's a ghost somewhere. Oh. Well, they can get in there, but I can't. Yeah. What the hell is that?
We'll get one of them in there and then take control from them.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea. I'm trapped. Gabriella. You should maybe try and find that ghost who's threatening us. Resurrect Malone, suggests Van Whitman in chat. I don't think I have Resurrect. I think I'm too lame to have a spell of that level yet. Why did I not get the gold coins? Get the gold coins. Dwyer. Am I supposed to recognize any of these names?
I don't know.
I don't recognize any of these names.
There's the ghost.
Ghost doesn't actually seem to be threatening us.
No. I wonder if you can talk to the ghost.
That's a thought. I should stop defiling graves, or just not stop defiling graves. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
For just a second, I thought that the ghost did that. I was like, what? Oh, the ghost is threatening us.
Time to attack the ghost.
Oh. Well, that was easy, apparently. Romero.
Romero.
Romero. Do you know about karma? Asks Van Whitman in chat. Yeah, and I want my karma to go down. I can't believe I have high karma. How awful. I guess I don't know I have high karma. I did kill a innocent person in cold blood for no reason. I guess not for no reason. I killed him out of fear.
It wasn't a person, it was a gargoyle.
How dare you suggest that gargoyles aren't people too? Can you check karma, asked Van Whitman.
I don't know of a way you can check your karma.
I would be very
Do you know
surprised
of a way you can check your karma?
That would be very different from previous Vidya games. The Crypt of Bourbonnais?
Huh.
I guess, we're in Britannia. It sort of kind of follows. That uses not what I want.
I would assume to check it, you'd need to talk to somebody.
Oh, he's very fancy. He has stools.
Oh, seats. Stools.
A protection ring. Didn't protect you very well, did it, you loser? Ha ha ha! I spread your bones on the ground, jackass.
Grave Robin. Yum.
I need a second with that one.
The worst part is, like, it wasn't intentional. I was just gonna say Grave Robin, but then no.
Van Whitman suggests that you can check your karma. I would bet that if you can, the way you do it is, like, talk to the right mystic who can tell you your
that's
karma.
what I was saying. Like, either a seer or the king or something like that. Oh, there's a note.
With love from cousin Manrel. Crypt of Baven. Baven! He's the one who had the thingy.
That's right, I remember now.
Locked. This one I am going to lockpick. That seems rather important. I think it was Alt something, says Van Whitman in chat. No way. Alt isn't even used in this game. They're control keys, but not Alt keys.
Then it could be control something. I need to see if I can find the manual again. The problem is I deleted everything out of my downloads folder recently, so I may not actually have it now.
No effect. Weird. It's in our Discord history, if nothing else.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right about that, for sure.
Good thing I am sufficiently lame to just save right next to the door and then try over and over again. No effect seems like the weirdest option. Like, that suggests to me that it's just not working, rather than... Like, it suggests that that you just can't unlock this door in that way.
Yeah, but did you get a key? Is that what that key that you got was for? That you have that silver key or whatever that is. Yeah, the A.
I mean, this is an ancient key that I've had for all of time. Unfortunately, the frickin' game won't tell you what any key is.
Yeah.
Van Whitman suggests keys under the carpet. That's not actually a carpet. It's a note, but
yeah,
we could
you
move
never know.
the note.
Yeah.
We can move the flowers. Nope.
You can check the flowers.
I can check the flowers. I can check the walls.
That's true. Yeah. We do know that it is possible to see hidden walls, even though it's challenging, and none of these look.
This
hidden
looks
doors, I should
hugely suspicious, obviously.
Yeah, that does look suspicious, but there's no obvious hidden door there. But you could get somebody in there. Yeah, there we go.
I'm trapped! Help me! Well, we know that it's there. Let me at least unlock the magically locked ones to see if... The Crypt of Spector, nice name. Maybe the key is on another floor, suggests Van Whitman. I mean, yeah, that's what I would eventually get to when we don't find anything here. Huh. Thou dost see a trap. Let's just go ahead and move that trap aside. I did not mean to move the altar. There we go.
All right, Ultima VI manual.
Now that is what I call rude.
Wow. There's no results found in the Ultima VI manual for karma.
Cantrell. Yeah, well, I mean, there was a down staircase here, down ladder, whatever. So We ain't done. We could find the key elsewhere. Faintly annoyed that I couldn't just pick it, but maybe I'm just not good at lockpicking. What with being the hero. There are more crypts here, it would seem.
Would you call this place
Cryptic?
cryptic?
Jokes! Oh, these ones don't have... Oh, this one. Not... Oh, This seems pretty important.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a label on it.
That's down.
Well, yep.
I was very much expecting that to be up.
Maybe it's down into that specific tomb.
Yeah, but like Baven, we know is above us and above roughly here.
Right.
Well, she's just stuck on that floor, I guess. Huh. This seems somehow familiar.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of those like central rooms in the underworld.
Child killed, child critical, child critical.
That doesn't sound great.
Child critical, child killed, child critical. And what a great job we're doing of helping those children, too.
Have you just stepped into Star Wars, the child killing scene?
You know, that child killing scene in Star Wars.
Yeah, the famous one where Anakin basically turns to the dark side by killing all his competition.
I certainly don't remember that scene, but I also remember no other scene from Star Trek. Star
Wars.
From Star Wars. And Star Trek is why I remember no scene from Star Wars, because I am a loyal Trekkie. Hi.
I mean, I prefer Star Trek to Star Wars myself, but...
Did the goo eat the kids? Is that what happened? Do I attack it? Maybe not. Yes, I attack it. Okay.
I mean, this is the same kind of goo that dissolves your armor.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, it isn't? Okay.
No. Okay.
Let's make sure. Wait. Go back south. I saw something. Look at the walls carefully. Maybe I didn't see something. It's hard to see on... Oh, no, maybe. It's hard to see. No, I don't think so. I thought I might have seen a hidden door on the top right part of the room, but...
Jar Jar Binks is a Sith, says Van Whitman.
No, I think...
Quoting that conspiracy theory.
That is weird. The northeast part of the room. To the east? Yeah, that. Check that wall. It looks suspicious to me.
I mean, I feel like that's just... the tiling being not great in the corners.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Well, wherever those children are, they're in heaven now. We did a great job. Key broke. I think you mean I can save anywhere in this game.
Uh-huh.
I want to be clear about one thing. Me saving anywhere in this game to be able to redo that's not even close to cheating.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
Yeah, that's
that
not even
not
cheating adjacent. Another invisibility ring. Interesting.
Nice.
I only mentioned that because I'm sure somebody will say that I was cheating by doing that, which I just wasn't. It's just not. Also, it's not cheating because it says key broke, but I'm using lockpicks.
Exactly.
If the game can't even make up its own mind, something.
Is that the one that killed all the children?
I'm gonna guess yes. I've learned the joy of moving enemies out of the way so that I can get my
Are those
close
the
range
bones of
allies
children?
in place. I'm gonna go with probably, but remember that things that die just sort of vanish in this game.
Except children.
Except children. Oh, and except skeletons.
Huh, interesting.
Oh wait, they don't vanish in this game. They don't vanish at all. They turn into corpses that you loot. What am I talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got blood all over the ladder. God, it's gross.
My God, there's blood everywhere.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Are you not gonna... Oh, okay. Pick up that thing in the top right?
I like to get just one character in so that I have room to move crap around.
Fair enough.
See, like, I don't even want that sword, so... A fire wand. Interesting.
That seems nice.
And it constantly glows weirdly. Oh yeah, obviously I'm never going to use it. Don't be ridiculous, but... This room wasn't, like, full of scorpions and crap. Oh, there's more children. But where did the... What?
What?
The giant scorpion corpse did just vanish. Where? What? There is something weird going on here.
Yeah. Let's look carefully in each room to see if there's any hidden doors.
There seem to be an infinite series of children being killed. Locked. Okay.
Oh, Van Whitman makes a really good point, because Hana has pretty good intelligence, but doesn't have spells. So the fire wand, would actually be good for her, potentially.
200 gold coins.
Wow.
Regeneration ring. Okay. Hana, you say?
Yeah, because she's a druid, but apparently in this game, druids don't cast spells. But she does have high intelligence, so...
Oh, whoops. I was like, why does it not show her? That's because I had the wrong character.
Higher intelligence than
decent intelligence. Yeah, but in fairness, yeah, we're all imbeciles, so...
Exactly. You are a bunch of dumb shits.
Can't argue with that. I tried to talk to it, because I'm a dumb shit. The question is, does it have, like, spell charges or something? I don't see any suggestion of that, but I don't see anything, so fine, whatever. Some children are having a real bad time. I don't know where, and I don't know why, and I don't know how. I mean, these pallets are hyper suspicious, so I'm just gonna walk alone. Everybody's in my way.
Maybe this is just like a treasure room where it's like one of those things where if you step into this treasure room, you're getting a bunch of good stuff, but a bunch of children somewhere in the world are also going to die, so...
Still can't get over the fact that Chimino looks like an irritating Twitch streamer whose only demographic are kids with the IQ of dust, says Dan in chat. I mean, all of the portraits are real good. Oh wait, I'm in single player mode. All of the portraits are real special.
Gwenno is the most special.
Gwenno is a face even a mother couldn't love. Julia is a face even... Well, Julia we've already established is the fifth element.
Julia is still just Lilu from...
Yeah, Julia is the fifth element.
From Sixth Element.
Sixth element. Whatever. However many elements.
Right,
the ninth and the 53rd element. I don't care how many elements there are.
What is the fifth element?
Quintessence.
No. What's the fifth element on the periodic table?
So this is a suspiciously empty room.
Yeah, but I do think we'll be able to see the outline of the hidden door if there is one.
Julia is Lord Farquaad in disguise, says Dan in chat. I think you already established that, yes. I feel like I always hear dying children when I'm in this west room, so...
I agree.
And yeah, they say they hear something to the west.
Do you have that view spell?
I don't think so.
I thought you got it.
Can't move this cask.
Guess not.
No.
This would be a great use for that.
Hello, Joey, and hit Joey. So what did the lever in Ms. Necromancy's secret room do? Good question, Van Whitman. No clue.
Good question. Maybe kill a bunch of children.
Maybe it killed a bunch of... That was the child-killing lever. It's all on us. It was clearly labeled. I never looked at the label for the lever, so I was just like, oh, lever. Wait, that's my child-killing lever. And on the one hand, it's my fault for pulling the lever, but on the other hand, it's kind of her fault for having a child-killing lever.
Yeah.
Hana is the official torchbearer. She may be useful for nothing else, but she can be our torchbearer. Kid blender contraptions is in chat.
I'm trying to think of a way that lever could have been a trolley problem lever that involved killing children.
The problem is that if it's the kid killing lever, then all we had to do was not touch it. It's not like...
Exactly. That's why I'm having a problem thinking of that.
Wait. It unlocks Bavin's door and kills children.
Right.
So if I pull it, then children die, but I have the opportunity to save the world. That's an interesting twist on the trolley problem, because usually it's like -5 or -3 or something, but it's very different when it's like -10 versus +300 -4. So, you know, like, if there's something on the plus side as well, it really changes the arithmetic. Kid smoke, don't breathe this, says Damage. It's kid smoke! Yay! That's the ashes of burning children.
It sounds like the name of some, like, Nickelodeon, like, programming hour. It's kid smoke hour.
Horseshoes, great. I paid good money for horseshoes, and I just found some in a crypt. But we did learn that this obviously human horse, this obviously human corpse was actually a horse corpse. Van Mimmit's just Sokoban time, but I obviously, I don't know how to speak languages, but I had already Sokoban to the area, so I don't know what other Sokobaning I could do. There must be something, period.
What I think you meant to say was you already Soko'd the bonds.
That was my response to already Soko'd the bond. Blow up
it is
the
interesting
door,
because she's connected to him, right? She's connected to Baven. What's her name? Xiao. Which means that you would think that the lever would unlock the door.
Well,
but maybe you locked
so remember
the door.
the gypsy was Baven's husband, but
that's right.
Xiao gave us some information. So
fair enough.
I'm gonna try lockpicking a few more times.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a skill issue.
But yeah, the fact that it doesn't break but says no effect seems to me highly suspicious.
And you can't magically unlock it, right?
No, I tried. Yeah, Joey, this game has some racism. It's not as bad as, like, Quest for Glory 3, but it has some racism.
Did she tell you how to unlock the door in the crypt?
I don't think so. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the save here and intentionally not save again. And
how do you spell Baven?
Beyvin, I think. Let me check the.
I tried that, but there's no. Oh, I spelled Ultima wrong. That's what happened.
Beyvin. Okay, which town is this? Boy, I should certainly at least remember that. This should be the town of Honesty.
Moonglow.
Oh, yeah, it's Moonglow. So I'm gonna teleport back to Moonglow, see if I can get some answers, and then load my way back. Unless, the answers involve an item that I need to bring back or something.
Oh, I found out what it is.
I actually should have talked to you. Terribly honest fellow. Lacked tact. Daffodils. I suspect daffodils because that just seems like such a random thing to say. Has something to do with it. I searched the flowers there, Van Whitman. But maybe there are some other... Why? Why, you imbeciles? What are you doing? My team is full of morons!
Your team is full of morons.
What was that? Hana just got herself poisoned! I mean, I did search these flowers. It does just say flowers. It doesn't say daffodils. Maybe I need to use the butter on the door.
How much information do you want me to give you? None?
The usual. So, like, none unless it's clear that I'm going to spend the next 6 hours accomplishing 0.
I'll give you none.
So I'm going to spend the next 5 hours accomplishing 0. Is there a flower shop in town? Maybe you need a mouse, suggests Van Whitman. I mean, you could see the mousehole. That's how you pronounce mousehole. when
I'm gonna actually give you one hint, which is to say that some people have more than one family member.
Lots of people have more than one family member in the real world.
Indeed. But obviously you know exactly what I mean by that, so.
Wait, yes, who wanted to... Oh, yeah. Somebody wanted to know how Penumbra was doing.
And then I guess my other hint is that you don't have to leave Moonglow, so.
Tell Katrina of Penumbra, but Katrina is at Britain. So, that is not the answer.
Katrina's on your party.
Katrina is entirely on my party, is 100% on my party. So there's... Like, Xiao is the other obviously relevant person.
Yeah, but you could always ask around.
Mind if I break into your door? If I shove you out of the way, will you not notice me breaking into the door there? I can't move her. That's unfortunate. Let me just create a thievery protective barrier here. She won't notice a thing. I can't see any reason why this wouldn't work. Huh. Nice back room you got here. Not suspicious at all. You have stalks. You have stockades in your room.
Well, she gets into some kinky stuff.
She's got some kinky stuff. She's glued to her chair, says Van Whitman. But they usually scream when you break in and do that kind of thing. Running slightly low on supplies. Hi.
Yes, that's why I suggested you get them from, Yeah, so she does delve into necromancy, obviously.
I can take on a skeleton on my own, probably, maybe not. I should maybe scroll so I can actually see my own health bar rather than lightly wounded, heavily wounded. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I mean, who am I to judge, really?
You pulled the children killing lever, so...
I did pull the child killing lever, so... A sword that I don't particularly want. 20... Oh.
Speaking of needing ingredients...
I wish I just picked up the whole bag instead of searching it. Oh. It's fine. She's a necromancer. It's probably okay for me to do that. It's magically locked, of course, yeah. But noticeably...
8 gems.
Notably,
and
there's
3 Zuli Lem.
And 3 Zui Lem. The zooiest Lem in the whole world. I'm already a thief, whatever. At least I put these things, these crates here, so that she didn't know I was stealing from her, yeah. What are Zooey Lems? Asked Van Whitman in chat. Obviously, they're the zooiest Lems. I don't even know.
Are they a potion? Oh, the 6 blue things there, maybe. Or was it those 4? No, those are gems, the 4 gems.
Yeah, those are gemeralds. Yeah, those are oil flasks. Lightning
How many
wand.
Zulilems did you get?
Oh.
3. Maybe it's those 3 things.
Ah, there it is. Not usable.
Ask her about them.
I see you have yet to fulfill your destiny. Well, I've robbed you. Is that part of my destiny? If you don't give me the key, I will kill your cat. Oh, okay. You should have given me the key. I warned you.
This is how supervillains are made.
She doesn't seem to care in particular that I killed her cat. How about if I kill her? And attack her chair?
Didn't seem to care that much about that either.
Let's see if she has the key. 5 gold coins. Well, yeah, I like being arrested. A torch burned out mid-arrest. Okay, what would Jesus do? I mean, I'm sure the answer is murder an innocent person, steal.
That was his whole thing, right?
That was his whole thing. So Penumbra literally has a skeleton in her closet. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Just looking over my notes to see if anything seems particularly helpful. Have I tried? Yes, I have tried just beating down the door. It's not going to work. I mean, this is so suspicious. Have I tried attacking the wall in that area? Well, that was fun. Can't use Shamino as a battering ram as Dan Whitman. I just combined your names as Dan Bartlett in chat. I mean, Shamino has a real shit-eating grin, but Gweno has clearly already been used as a battering ram, so...
That explains a lot, yeah. In fact, she even has the nosebleed from it.
It's not magical.
I mean, I know you're ignoring my hints and putting them off, trying to figure it out on your own, but I did give you 2 pretty big hints.
Ask Xiao, suggests Van Whitman. I'm not even sure what to ask. It's always like, you know, figure out the right keyword, but the fact that Xiao is attached to this tomb seems like, of all the people to ask, she is the most sort of natural. Xiao. Oh, hello. Love the music changing. So cool how the music changes. Why does Xiao have to live so far out of town?
Well, there's actually... do you have the Ultima VI clue book? The Book of Prophecy?
Yes.
If you want me to read the relevant line from that, I can.
That's certainly okay, although you appear to have, you're now through a tin can or something.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I don't know what to do about that, but nothing changed there. Yeah, ask Xiao about Baven. I'm curious what she says. She doesn't seem to care. There you go. There's your answer. Xiao doesn't know, or she won't tell you.
Yeah, it's certainly fine to read the relevant part out of the
I actually want to find... can you link me the Book of Prophecy? Because I would like to find it in the Book of Prophecy rather than relying on this wiki.
Okay.
Because I want to know in what context it shows up.
6, lore books. Oh. No, I have this compendium, which I guess is what the lore book is called in Ultima 6.
The Book of Prophecy is a clue book specifically. It's 75 pages long. It originally retailed for $12.95.
Oh, so it's like a separate... No.
Yeah.
It's certainly not supposed to have that.
In that case, I would just continue to say, ask around town.
In your crystal ball. Because for some reason this game doesn't recognize moving an object as stealing. I'm not stealing this. I haven't put it in my inventory. I'm just moving it. This isn't stealing. Don't worry about the fact that I'm putting it into a poisonous swamp. I totally haven't stolen it. I mean, the time of day stuff particularly drives me wacky because, like, maybe the person I was supposed to talk to, I would have talked to them, but I happened to have gotten there at the wrong time of day and they were asleep or something. I mean, I guess I can ask in the Lyceum. Oh, you know what? Wait, that's that. Whoa, no, none of these things. Don't do that. Don't do whatever I just did. It's fine. Everything's great. Cool, just waste that. Don't waste that. I want to dispel field, which is not the same as dispel magic. Breaking in. Bye. Oh, it's like a secret library. Well, I've gotten distracted. We're not going to the catacombs anymore. I found a secret library. Oh no, there are so many down ladders. There are too many down ladders. I can't deal with this. Oh no, it's too much of a maze. I can't deal with this.
Hey, at least it's not Bard's Tale view.
True.
A treatise on the lore of gargoyles by Norlick the Elder. Though gargoyles are considered by most to be mere legend, no records exist documenting the origins of the gargoyle statues that adorn many castles. Even the towering stone guardians of the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom have many of the physical characteristics of the legendary gargoyle. Nobody seems to know where they came from either. Despite the lack of hard evidence, there have been a fair number of unconfirmed reports of sightings of live gargoyles. It is the opinion of this author that demons are a form of gargoyle, as many reliable encounters with demons have been documented in various scholarly works. Perhaps this is the best source of further information on the subject of gargoyles.
Gargoyles are demons, yo.
Demons.
Demons. Gargoyles are Unix servers.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Why does it have to be so labyrinthine? Can never trust a gargling demon, says Dan in chat. Abundantly true. So this is just like the connecty hallway that'll get you anywhere, I guess. Huh. Boy, exploring this whole area sounds like it'll be really fun. I would love to explore this whole area. The one positive thing about the horrible, let's call it Richard Garriott view, is that you have to map it, and therefore you know where you haven't been, because you're mapping everything. Plant lore. Mistletoe is easiest to find in the spring. Cut the sprigs with your left hand for greatest effectiveness. Okay. Hibiscus leaves can be used to make a tea, which is excellent for sore throats. Never step on a dandelion, for it will anger any leprechaun who sees you do so, and he will fucking kill you. You will die. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this very much. What sort of a library organization is this?
They don't use the Dewey Decimal System, I'll tell you that.
But in an earlier episode, we established that they do use the Dewey Decimal System.
They being one of them does, not this one.
Yeah, demonstrably. Although this is the Lyceum, is the same place. So. Warriors of Destiny. After the shining example set by the Avatar, Britannia seemed all set to enter a golden age. All set is just like a weird way to put that in what should be like a fairly high literary register. All set to enter a golden age of peace and plenty. And then a great tragedy took place. Lord British, the beloved ruler who united the land of Britannia and saw it through some of the hardest times in its history, was lost. He had gone on an expedition to explore the newly discovered underworld and never returned. Many thought him dead. Lord Blackthorn took control in his absence, declaring martial law to maintain order. It was also around this time that the three Shadow Lords appeared at Stone Gate. They were powerful, evil creatures who could warp the minds of men and turn them away from the three principles. 'Tis said they could draw on the power of the vortex to transport themselves instantly anywhere in the realm. It was a dark time. The Avatar was summoned back to Britannia and ultimately managed to rescue Lord British before the collapse of the underworld, restoring him to his rightful place on the throne. I remember doing that. I did that. Well, apparently that's the most important book. I definitely didn't, Van Whitman. It's just, I don't even know how I would map this if I wanted to. This sucks. I hate it so much. Oh, a torch burned out. What a surprise. Let me just make an attempt at getting out of here. Of dreams and visions. Some say that in our dreams our astral selves journey to other realms of existence. Others say that imps and demons create dreams to disturb our sleep. Now let the truth be known. Dreams are massages from the spirit world. Someday we will learn to decipher them and benefit greatly thereby. Yep, I could benefit from a spirit world massage. Okay. Well, we are on a, second level distraction here, but I do feel like there is no alternative but mapping.
I mean, you could still buy the view spell.
But that doesn't help with this, because the whole problem is I need to go up and down and such. I mean, yeah.
But at least could give you the overall layout that you could just draw real quick, rather than having to draw it bit by bit.
First, I'm going to go to, I think it's Helom that is my favorite place to sleep. Mainly because it's so close to the warp endpoint. That's the only reason. You know what, since I had to warp back into Moonglow, let me talk to some of the idiots in Moonglow proper. Wake up! I want to talk to you. Wake up! Wake up! I want to talk to you.
Everybody likes to sleep in.
Yeah. Yesterday, in real world, for some reason, I slept till 10:30. I usually wake up at 6:30.
It happens.
It happens. It's nice that when I open the door to the Fooderia, they just leave them all open forever. Why protect our place of business? The Avatar opened the door, that means it belongs open. Do you mind if I play the harpsichord while you try to sleep? Is this okay? Does this bother you? Are you annoyed by this while you try to sleep? Apparently not. The Avatar walked into my room and played the harpsichord. He wouldn't go away. Did I put this in? There's no way that this is where this was, because that's blocking him from getting out of bed. I feel like I put that there.
I don't know. I think it's not blocking him from getting out of bed.
Well, everybody sleeps in, so my plan to talk to people is foiled by the Avatar being the only morning person in Britannia. Goya's swamp boots, right? Yes. Where's the alligator? Nowhere. Okay. Oh, have you been to visit my cousin's grave? Oh, right. The note was from Cousin Manrel. Yes, I have. He looks at you suspiciously. You wouldn't be wanting the key to his crypt, would you? Yes, I would. Well, perhaps you have your reasons. Okay, you can have the key. But you have to take these flowers and leave them there. Daffodils were always his favorite. It's too bad I couldn't find any. Well, they're really obsessed with daffodils. Okay, I need to find daffodils. I'm gonna get into the crypt and it'll be like, oh, the spirit's angry because you don't have daffodils now. Remember the other town where somebody was selling daffodils and you didn't write it down because why the f*** would you write down that they're selling daffodils? Now you know why you need daffodils. The goddamn game. But I'm having a great time.
A wonderful time.
Need daffodils for Baven. I am so confident that I'm going to need daffodils for Baven that I'm not even going to go down right now. I'm not even going to go down there. I don't have daffodils. I'm not going to achieve anything. I'm going to go to the Lyceum. It's Meese.
Did he give you daffodils?
No, he said, take these flowers, put them on the grave. But it's too bad that they're not daffodils. Those were his favorite. I couldn't find any. So he gave me flowers, but not daffodils. And maybe that's fine. I don't know. I assume that's not good enough. Oh, right. The view spell I was going to get. I love how there's always one character who's like, I don't know how to get past the magic.
Yeah.
Instead, he probably gave you a fistful of half-destroyed dandelions, says Dan in chat. Yep. He stomped on a bunch of dandelions. Leprechauns got angry as f***. He killed the leprechauns, put them in there too. Da 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 da. Maybe you need to talk to a leprechaun, suggests Van Weapon in chat. Ah. He sent the leprechauns to the child blender of for punishment, says Dan in chat.
Yeah.
So Xiao was involved too. Spell. None of those. Not infravision. Peer? Was it Peer? Well, Peer lets you look through walls, right?
Yeah, I think Peer is... Yeah, Peer is the one, I think. I can check the compendium or whatever.
Locate, asks Van Whitman. Yeah, locate was one of those, but I don't think... I mean, that's certainly not going to be...
I think locate will just give you your coordinates, is my guess.
Oh, it'll be like the sextant. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Peer reveals the world and the caster's place in it as through peering through an eagle's eye. Yeah. And then locate reveals the caster's location like a magical sextant.
Very, permissive woman when it comes to me murdering her for no reason. Does this game have enchantment? Asks Van Whitman in chat. I mean, it has magic spells that can be on people. Let me check how many uses of Peer I have. None?
Potentially none.
Do I have none?
Peer takes Nightshade and Mandrake, which you can buy both from Xiao.
Yeah, and I definitely have.
Oh, you didn't put it in your book, did you?
Yeah, I forgot. That's so annoying. What a needless process. I have 34 uses of Peer. I think that'll do it. Do. Whoops, about to wander into somebody's house rather than the Lyceum. You know how it is. I wonder if Mariah is as passive as, what's-her-face? Xiao. Don't you worry about me pushing you into a fire, Mariah. There's absolutely no way that I would do that. I'm the Avatar. I mean, maybe I'm just a fundamentally evil person, but I do find it very funny to push people into fire. Oop. Party mode.
Game doesn't do a very good job stopping you.
And it doesn't suggest that I've done any evil. It's just like, well, you know, sometimes you push people into fire. These things happen.